in the sink, it's draining. Dirty dishes, me and you, we're not playing. But honestly, there's no winners here. I guess the banker gets the last laugh. The air in my lungs is heaving as I'm searching for signs of you leaving. Streetlights erase the day. Are you okay? 'Cause all I'm thinking is down, look at my heart, down, falling apart, down, driving so fast, can I run your past? Down, beautiful skies, when there's rain in my eyes, but you're gone and I'm still holding on.
It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? It's Manchester City. They face Paris Saint-Germain, and it's coming up live here on EA TV. Well, we should be in for a night of drama here at the home of Manchester City. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Rodri in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Verratti. Kimpembe. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Neymar. He has time to play it over. Verratti. Can he convert? Oh, that is a superb save. And short it is. A really top-notch piece of defending. Foden. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Match day 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. And as soon as the teams were drawn into this particular group, we all thought, my goodness, that's a hard one to predict the outcome of.
Yeah, this is a tough group, that's for sure. It's anybody's guess who will go through, so it's absolutely vital.
Stuart, they might be onto something. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. The ball is moving again, and the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Renato Sanchez. No foul, PSG advantage. All far from the ideal pass. De Bruyne. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, he's really opened them up here. And this situation could be dangerous. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And now he must score. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And providing width. Chance for Bernardo Silva. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Good bit of pressing. And it's there for him. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Verratti. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. Might be a chance here. And oh, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, away they go once more, and plenty still for Paris Saint-Germain to fire at in this game. Mahrez. Rodri. Now with Mahrez. Bernardo Silva. Given away by City. Plenty of options. And in with a real chance. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
Is it going to be 3-1? The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Now a short corner here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Throw in here for PSG.
Substitution for Manchester City.
A change in the offing for City. Neymar really closing him down. Renato Sanchez. This attack looks highly promising. Real chance. Oh, tremendous block. Erling Haaland. De Bruyne now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And he's through here. Well, it wasn't. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot. And it's going from bad to worse. And into the book he goes too.
Well, once he gave the penalty, he was always going to give him a yellow card.
Is it going to be 3-1? Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here it is again, and what a good penalty it was. Into that top corner. There's nothing the goalkeeper can do about that, even though he went the right way.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Verratti. Here's Marquinhos. Ramos. Here's Renato Sanchez. Marquinhos.
Well, there you can see City haven't been able to control possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
And he has options available. Real chance. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Bernardo Silva. Now Haaland. PSG doing well to win it back. A City free kick forthcoming. He's beaten his man. Simple save, really. Well, approaching the half-time interval and PSG still trailing here. Stuart, what have you made of their first half performance?
Well, they've looked...
Must be! And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
So the corner played into the box. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
He's given us away. Verratti. And Bernardo Silva has it. Oh, lovely incisive pass. His fate lies with the referee, who booked him earlier. Well, not enough subtlety about that free kick, I'm afraid. Clean challenge. De Bruyne. Able to skip past his man. Can't miss, surely. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. So the current scoreline, 4-2. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. They've regained possession. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. De Bruyne. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. The end product just wasn't there. So a throw-in for PSG. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Will he finish? Ederson in goal made it look easy. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. Well, many will regard him as the complete midfield player, Kevin De Bruyne. And how do you shackle him? It's well nigh impossible, Stuart.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere and he's taken his goals really well.
Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And now he must score. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Chance for Bernardo Silva. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he...
Mbappe. Might be a... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And he's in. Thwarted by the post. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Lionel Messi.
Well, those stats tell the story. City have been really good today. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch here.
Determined defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Just the challenge that was required. Mbappe. Keeper had work to do. Now, how about the short corner? Mbappe into the middle. Well, not cleared away completely. And problem solved for now. Now let us point...
Oh, Derek, what a great opportunity.
Still a chance. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And what a magical save it was. And over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. Mahrez. On to Haaland. And it's still on. Bernardo Silva. And he takes on the shot. Oh, good save. Ramos. Well, we're into the final half hour. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Mbappe! There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Rodri. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. A fine block. Renato Sanchez. Mbappe. On to Messi. Now can they counter clinically? Hakimi. Crossing into the middle. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Bernardo Silva. Can they keep it out? Holland. Can he finish this? And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Can someone get on the end of this? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Laporte. And now Rodri. Gundogan. And he could really get at the opposition. Can he do it? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
On the scoreline, we see all that open, 5-3. Hakimi. Mbappe. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Erling Haaland! And still an opportunity. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Mbappe. And that was a very fine read. Grealish. Now potential danger. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Time for a change then. They're trying to get right into his face. Marquinhos. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Grealish. And showing fine vision. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Renato Sanchez. Here's Ramos. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. It's opening up for them. Renato Sanchez. Hakimi. Delivering it into the box. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Gundogan. Gundogan threading it through. Oh, could be a chance. And a touch of finesse. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Marquinhos. Verratti. Determined defending. Full time then, and Paris Saint-Germain have work to do already. Where did it all go wrong for PSG? It's a poor start to that. Oh, Stewart, they might be onto something. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Mbappe. Might be a chance here. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. Is it going to be 3-1? Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. It's PSG, they take on Leipzig, and it's live on EA TV. Well, hello on a rather damp and drab day here in the French capital. We hope the football will brighten things up. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And group stage fare on the menu tonight in the UEFA Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing RB Leipzig.
Well, this is a vital game, Derek. If PSG don't get all 3 points here, they're going to be in real trouble. They must play with more urgency today.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And here's how Leipzig will line up. Peter Gulacsi is the goalkeeper of choice. Lukas Klostermann plays alongside Willi Orban in central defence. Kevin Camper plays alongside Konrad Laimer in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And a good take under duress there. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
André Silva. Very quick thinking there. Neymar. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Being egged on by the crowd. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Marquinhos. Splendid defending. Well, clattered away. Diallo. On to Neymar. Must be. And off the post. Emil Forsberg. And attempting the through ball. He just needs to remain icy cool. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Here's Renato Sanchez. Now with Hakimi. Renato Sanchez. Neymar. A very timely interception. Plenty of support here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Neymar. This attack looks highly promising. Renato Sanchez at the ready. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Well, trying his luck from a long way out, but the keeper saw it all the way. Marquinhos.
Well, PSG have controlled the possession over the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Now, who can he play it to? Targets available, cross comes in. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Mbappe. Not a good pass. André Silva. Back with Forsberg. Real chance. Oh, chance missed. 0-0 it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Renato Sanchez. Diallo. Electing to cross into the centre. And really pressing their opponents. And teammates around him. Camper. And crossing towards the far post. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Marco Verratti. Here's Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez. Mbappe with it. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Raum. Now he must favour the cross. And the pressure is on. Can he clear it away? Well, a good tackle. Andres Silva. And the keeper had the measure of it. And over comes the corner. Well, closed down straight away. Neymar. On to Messi. Neymar. There to win it back. Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Forsberg. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Delivering it. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. And that is that for the first half. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Well, he successfully got past him. Terrific block. Gets in the way once more. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? He's in with a chance. Oh, look at that. They've taken the lead. Well, they haven't been the dominant team so far, but they're certainly not complaining about the scoreline. Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Neymar playing with purpose and control. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Ramos. Racing away here, but no damage done. That's the main thing. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's RB Leipzig facing Manchester City.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Running with the ball confidently.
Well, Leipzig just can't dominate the possession, but they're...
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Time for a change then. Mukiele. Here's Marquinhos. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Body in the way.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Le numéro 1, allez vous en chance. À sa place, le numéro 25, numéro 10.
30 minutes to go then. This might be ideal for the counter. Must score! And up for grabs off the keeper. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Verratti. In he goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Successfully cut out. Messi. This is looking threatening. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Mbappe. Now Verratti. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Campo. Oh, big chance. In it goes. That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, he looks threatening. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop. Who can they pick out? Not really the ideal clearance. Might be able to get in behind the defence, but they dealt with the threat posed. It's a good-looking ball in behind, and there it is, a chance. Andres Silva, and making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Gvardiol. An alert intervention. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Well, far too much elevation there. Well, the pass not finding its target. Werner. Verratti. And that's an important intervention. Andres Silva. Neymar. Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Well, not long left now, and a disappointing...
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
He's foiled them on his own. Pablo Sarabia. And taking it away. It's there for him. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Mukiele. Well, he's given us away. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Oh, that's a really good run. And begging to be put away. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a defeat for PSG.
Yeah, it's a really poor result for them. No points from their first 2 games, and they've been outplayed in both. They'll need a massive improvement in the next couple of games.
Well, he is a player with the capacity to enthrall Timo Werner. Let's get your assessment. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Champions League, this group stage contest. It is Club Brugge against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I can't wait for this one, Derek. We've got a crackling atmosphere, 2 good teams and a perfect pitch. Let's hope we get a top-class game. It should be.
Mbappe! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
1-0 then. And treading it forward. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, the keeper takes the fall, but the main thing is he held on to it. Diallo. This is Sergio Ramos. Verratti. Well, the travelling fans will be hoping for a much better performance tonight. You'd expect that they might, and missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Lang. Van Aken. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Verratti. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. It's there for him. Real chance. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Verratti now. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And he's made headway. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Who can they pick out? And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Marquinhos. Well read to win possession back. Van Aken. And will it be the leveller? Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, the crowd have been quiet, but they sense a comeback here. At least they're starting to create chances now.
Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. They're really pressing their opponents. Plenty of support here. Well, disappointing end to the move. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. He's in with a chance. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Determined defending. Verratti. Mbappe. Mbappe! And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Chances on. Keeper getting the touch. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. And keeping it out.
Well, the fans are happy with what they're seeing at the moment. They're urging their team on here.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Kasper Nielsen. He's got the right idea with that pass. It's still alive. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. And he's beaten him here. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Playing it short. Well, he's keen on cutting in. And well off target in the end. Good pressure from the defender to put him off. Van Aken. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And the advantage is with PSG. Now looking dangerous here. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer?
Well, the visitors, as you can see, have enjoyed so much of the possession, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Matrix. Now there to intercept. And room now out on the wing. Played into the box. Well, such a high degree of difficulty. Not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Marco Verratti. Neymar. Moving the ball forward with purpose. He's in here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Delightful pass. He takes aim and gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Verratti. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Taken short. Sanchez. Now Verratti. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Oh, fancy footwork, but stout defending when it mattered. Hakimi. Mbappe. He just let his opponent glide by. And here he is, Lionel Messi! Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Ritz. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, that was a magnificent first-half display.
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! Can they stop it going in? Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Kasper Nielsen. Van Aken. And he's in. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Corner kick played in. Well, did his job defensively. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
And a goal kick is the outcome. Verratti. Verratti. Oh, this is looking promising. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. And he's fired over the corner. Well, really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Well, getting the ball forward. Might it be Mbappe? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Well, PSG have controlled most of the possession, as you can see, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Diallo. Renato Sanchez. Here's Mbappe. Verratti. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Kyle Larin. Now, options are plenty. Lionel Messi. Messi! Oh, keeper dealt with it. And the short option preferred. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Ramos. 20 minutes to go. And fed forwards. He must finish. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Kylian Mbappe. Well, the pass not finding its target. Matrix. They might be able to get in now. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? And the problem not completely solved. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. And still dangerous. And he takes on the shot. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Lionel Messi. Oh, big chance. Really classy goalkeeping. But now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised. And coolly done in the end. Renato Sanchez. Mbappe with it. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. Plenty of options. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Skov Olsen. Teammates available. And simply couldn't beat the first defender. And snuffing out the danger. Or can they find a late leveller? And that puts them in position. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Textbook closing down. And that, this could be the equaliser. And he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And still looking to get the shot away. Really vital interception here. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Who can they pick out? Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Renato Sanchez. And there's the final whistle, and we can confirm a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe, top marksman in the Champions League. Well, the rain has come in and apparently has no intention of departing here at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Club Brugge.
Well, this should be a good one, Derek. These European nights are always special under the floodlights. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And an astute piece of defending. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Intense pressure. He's in behind. He can't hold on to it. Well, they can keep possession now. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Determined defending. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Nielsen. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Could be. And a goal! The quick 1-2. And they've turned this game on its head. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Kylian Mbappe. And a poor ball. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Really getting stuck in. He has teammates around him. Cross could be useful. And play halted, free kick given. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a fine pass. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Surely! Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Corner kick played in. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff! This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. And a strong tackle. Well, they might be onto something. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Can they convert? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Matrix. Noah Lang. And he's broken free. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Applying vigorous pressure. Kylian Mbappe. And this would reduce the deficit. Well, I'm afraid it goes down as a wasted opportunity.
Well, no excuses. He should have scored there, and the goalkeeper got really lucky. He can't believe it.
Well, the attack looks promising. Now he must favour the cross. And fine goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? And tipping it over the crossbar. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, he decided to take it on. How close it was.
Well, I thought that was coming into the box. It takes a lot of confidence to try that. Not rewarded on this occasion, though.
Well, with the half-time interval fast approaching, PSG can't be happy with this state of affairs. What to do for them, Stuart?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency and energy in the second half, they can get back into this. They definitely have the quality.
He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Into the box it goes. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. It'll be a corner. Let's see about the delivery. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Kasper Nielsen. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Terrific block. Well, nicely cut out. Out of play. PSG throw-in forthcoming. Renato Sanchez.
Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession, but most of their passing has been in deeper areas. Unless they start getting it into their front players with better quality, they'll struggle to turn this one around.
Well, first things first, they need the ball again. This might be ideal for the counter. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Kamal Sowa. Good-looking sequence. Opportunity. Great defending. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the pack. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. He's taken on his opponent here. Van Aken. It might be. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And a substitution in the offing. Now a short corner here. And cuts inside, putting his body on the line. Good pressure, can they make something of this? From a long way out. And the keeper taking care of the situation. And there to intervene. I must say, this looks promising. Neymar. Must be. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the ball is moving again. The push is on from Paris Saint-Germain. Can they come up with an equaliser? Kyle Larin. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And over comes the corner. Not messing around with that clear. PSG recovering possession well. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And a decent save, full credit. Now sending it in. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Marquinhos. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV live. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
And a textbook interception. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And making his move inside. It's got to be! Ball is loose. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Neymar. In with a chance. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Teammates available. Oh, he looks threatening. Just the clearance that was needed.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Nous rappelons qu'un registre des réclamations est à votre disposition porte 10.
Mbappe being egged on by the crowd. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Playing it in. Taking care of business defensively here. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go.
Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Wonderful chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Diallo. 20 minutes to go in this one. Neymar. Neymar. Noah Lang. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Mbappe. Mbappe. Gives it a go. Really good diving save.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
And short it is. And he read it superbly. Ramos. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Kyle Larin. On to Diallo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And they need to get tighter here, but timely defending when it mattered. And you don't want to lose possession there. Now, options are plenty. Well, the supporters think it's on. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Lionel Messi. Van Aken now. Lang. Kasper Nielsen. And that's not what you want to be doing when you've already been booked. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. And Neymar. Determined defending. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can he take the chance? Well, that is a moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. Renato Sanchez. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Noah Lang. Can they get in behind them? Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Surely! And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick! Excellence in finishing, there for all to see!
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him.
And the referee says enough is enough. That's the end. Determined defending.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the double. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, and me I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. Girl say she want Netflix, so I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, Kelly satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dripple, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feet, I just want it. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. All I care for the night. FNESS, if it be the reason why your baba want to jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do top speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I be with somebody that could do like me. When I feel like Musala coming off the right wing, I cut to your defender, you no need to tell me. I'm a horse, finesse.
And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And PSG must tread carefully, or else face the prospect of being knocked out of the Champions League before we get to the round of 16. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, they've not done well.
A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. It's still alive. On a time for composure on the ball.
Well, they've made their intentions clear here. PSG have started the game really well in these opening minutes, and they've only just been denied by a wonderful save from the keeper.
Now, who can he play it to? Mbappe. Verratti. Oh, a fantastic save. But hang on, offside is the decision here. So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League at its best. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Lionel Messi. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Corner kick played in. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And no problems at all for the keeper. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, Derek, over the years, he's scored so many goals. It's his ability to come short and then spin in behind defenders at such pace. When the ball's played in behind, nobody catches him, and he often gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, and we know what the result is.
And teammates around him. Oh, managing to beat him. Terrific block. Must take the lead here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Mbappe. Here's Marquinhos. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? He must finish! There is the goal to open the scoring! Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Ramos. Here's Renato Sanchez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Bernardo Silva. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. City pushing forward with options available. Great block. And giving the ball away. Oh, it's a penalty in the opinion of the referee, and maybe they'll be able to level this up. And the upshot of it all is a sending off too.
Well, it was certainly a penalty all day long. A sending off.
And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, the referee decided not to show him a second yellow card.
But he's under pressure now. Another foul and he will be off.
Really good diving save. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Breaking at pace. Oh, he's given the ball away. Hakimi. Teammates available. And the advantage is with City. Might be a chance here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, the ball is moving again, and the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Renato Sanchez. And PSG pushing forward with options available.
Well, there you can see City haven't been able to control possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Opportunity. Can they slot it home? They're making high pressing work for them here. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Rodri. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
Not a short corner here. And Mahrez inside. Real chance. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
He's in with a chance. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, the keeper has it, and all is well.
Well, it is now, but the striker did everything right, barring a couple of inches. Well, PSG are still only 1 down, but I'm not sure how. That was so close. They need a reaction here.
Well, before they think about that, they've got to concentrate on keeping the door firmly bolted. Must score! Oh, that's a fine save. Elects to go short. Oh, surely. And keeping it out. The corner kicks keep on coming. They favoured a short one here. Bernardo Silva. Body in the way. Bernardo Silva. Well, beating his opponent. Foden. Now with Silva. In position. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, they're going for the short one. Bernardo Silva. Opportunity. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. We've had the official word, there will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Renato Sanchez. Mbappe. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. Another subpar performance, up to this point anyway. And the hopes of getting out of the group are hanging by a thread, Stuart.
Well, it's the same old story, Derek. They've been second best in too many areas. I just can't see a way back for them.
Lionel Messi. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Can he find the right pass? Big chance! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight! So the action continues and City really cantering to victory here. Renato Sanchez. Verratti now. Here's Mbappe. And winning it back. Well, it could be on for him here. And a touch of finesse.